morning, welcome to this week's Jumping Wong Don. This week we're looking at hamstring flexibility and how it's connected to your lower back. The hamstrings go all the way from your lower back right down to your calves. So sometimes people have got tight hamstrings, but not because they're hamstrings so much, but because they have tight calves or a tight lower back. So this should help to stretch out your calves, your hamstring and your lower back. But also we want to strengthen and build the muscles in there, okay? So it's quite a long routine. We'll try and go through it quickly. And I'll go from the side if Taylor faces down, facing towards you so you can see both sides. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit down. So Taylor, if you have your legs forward. Okay. So again, the first thing is sitting up. So when you sit up, use your hands to push your back straight. You can also use a prop or a yoga block to sit on. But the important thing now is to sit up and just make sure you're sitting out of your hips. This is important. As you sit out of your hips, you breathe in, come forward, and you can grab onto your dog walk. You can grab onto your legs. Or for the first one now, we're going to pinch the toes. So as I'm pinching the toes, I'm trying to breathe in, make myself long, and as I breathe out, fold and relax into the stretch. And you do this about 3, 4, 5 times, depending on how you feel. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to relax, and we're going to roll back and take the legs up over us like a plow stretch. So for this first one, I'm just going to bring the legs at a comfortable distance and try and keep the legs together and keep them straight. And again, you hold this stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, from here now, this is where we strengthen the lower back. You're going to bring your heels next to your hips and push your hips up into bridge pose. While in bridge pose, you can either turn your shoulders over to raise or interlock your hands underneath. You can also take variations of straightening one leg or the other. And again, use your hamstrings to push your hips as high as they'll go. Okay, so that would be the basic version, and you should have warmed up. So number 2 now, we just go through that same routine again, but a bit more advanced. So again, I take my legs forward, sit up, out of the stretch, breathe in, come over, and this time I'm going to grab the tops of my feet, and this should put a lot of pressure on your calves. Especially in Tang Soo or jumping and kicking styles in general, the calves take an absolute beating. So you need to spend a long time looking after your calves so you can keep that flexibility. If you're really flexible, you can try and lift your heels off the floor for more of a calf stretch. And again, you lift, breathe in, breathe out, and lift and down. And this is a good calf stretch. So this time, as we roll back, we're going to try and put our toes to the floor. So as we roll over now into the plow stretch, try and get the balls of your feet onto the floor. And if you can grab the bottom of your feet like you were lying forward, this is a good idea. Okay, come up. This time now, if that bridge pose was difficult for you, stay with bridge. What we're going to do now is we're going to do tabletop. So we're going to bring our heels in, take our hands underneath our shoulders with fingers facing towards you. And again now push up and lift. So you can let your head roll back if you want, but all the time pushing your hips up just like a table. And this is a good shoulder stretch as well. Okay, come down. Last one now, most advanced one. I'm actually going to show you a variation now where I'm going to hold on to the sides of my feet and actually, as I'm pushing my legs up, breathing in and breathing out. So breathe in, nice and tall, breathe out, push the heels out. Breathe in, tall, breathe out, down. Again, keep breathing through the stretch. Relax into it. Okay, come up. This time, as I go back, I'm going to go into the plow stretch. I'm going to keep my hands on my feet and I'm going to try and walk my feet out as far as I can while keeping my toes connected to the floor. Okay, and this will help with your lower back. Okay, so I'll try and explain that. So as I come over, I bring the toes to the floor. I take my grip on the inside of the feet and then I walk my toes out. I go as far as I can with my legs, keeping my toes connected to the floor. And when you can't go any further, roll back up. Now, the last back strength exercise is very difficult. It's called wheel pose. So please do not do this if you have any neck problems or back problems. Okay? So you can do bridge or tabletop, but please, with wheel pose, be careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, keep my heels in, my fingers face towards me. The best thing to do is to come up on your head first to strengthen your neck. And then when you're in that position, push up. So as I come up here, come onto my head, and then push up. And try and hold this pose for about 30 seconds. And then come down. Okay. So that is a good back, hamstring and calf warm-up feel.